John Cummins, just giving us a 1 minute doctor's tip to hopefully give you something you don't know already. The question recently was around what is a blood patch, particularly in the context of a person with a headache. So this person that was applying for insurance had a fairly recent onset of sudden unexplained headaches, went to the emergency department. They did a lumbar puncture, and if you recall, a lumbar puncture is where you insert a needle between the lumbar vertebra, through the ligaments, through the dura mater, and into the CSF space. Now, the spinal cord should have finished above where you're poking the needle, otherwise you'll prang the spinal cord, and you take fluid out. You measure for pressure to exclude high pressure, you look for cells, you look for infection. The lumbar puncture was performed, the person had some imaging done, they couldn't find the cause of the headache, he went home, then represented with a very different headache. And it was thought that this was due to a CSF leak, and he was given a blood patch. So what a blood patch is essentially a blood draw is taken out from this person's own veins, similar to doing a blood test for pathology, and then re-injected at the site of the lumbar puncture. The notion being that once you poke a needle into the lumbar puncture in a small percentage of people, that then creates a hole that remains patent. The cerebrospinal fluid then leaks. Sometimes you can see it, sometimes you can't. That leads to low CSF pressure and causes a headache of its own right. And by injecting your own blood, you can basically inject a little thrombus there and essentially seal the leak. So this is really what a blood patch is. And it's a therapeutic and somewhat diagnostic intervention, because in this particular chap, the new headache as a result of the lumbar puncture completely settled, and therefore he would have standard rates for that incident in isolation. Hope you enjoyed it.